sauce.
What is going down, guys? Welcome to the vlog. Sorry, I haven't really been uploading the last couple days. I know it's kind of crazy. I've been uploading straight and then, a few days off, but been kind of hit with a few different crazy things. I had a really interesting thing happen to me the other day that was pretty intense. I'll talk more about it on another video. I'm still digesting it. I was gonna put up a video yesterday, but I actually deleted the video in my camera, and I deleted the audio, so it didn't come out the way I wanted it to in my mind. It felt kind of spiteful. It felt kind of negative, so I just kind of let it out. Today I got some more letdown, disturbing news. Found out in my state we're actually going to extend the lockdown till May 15th, which is kind of sad to me, because in Arizona our numbers are dropping, and we have one of the lowest death counts in the United States, and it's gonna be hot. It's already shown that virus can't survive on surfaces over 140, and that's just known because no virus can survive on 140 and above. That's above the danger zone for living. It's not in the living zone. Below 40, above 140, you can't live in those temperatures. So it's kind of unfortunate to see that, because surfaces are probably already over 140 degrees. It's 90 degrees during the day right now. When the sun's that hot and it hits a metal object or most things that you sit on, they're gonna raise in temperature. So the chance within a couple hours, those surfaces are gonna be well over 140 degrees. So it's just, it doesn't really leave a lot of area. And it's dry, so there's not gonna be a lot of water droplets. So it's kind of sad to see that. I'm really it's unfortunate that our government can't look out, because for me as a small business owner, it's bad. And they're like, well, if you do certain things, you can stay open. Well, first off, I've already been closed for almost 2 months due to this virus, due to the fact of all the things happening and then surrounding it. And then once everything's shut down, there's no way to operate because nobody wanted to pay money for things like mobile auto detailing, because they're more worried about buying toilet paper. So then all these small businesses sit around, and while all these large corporations came in, took almost every PPP loan. So the PPP loans were gone within 2 weeks. EIDLs just kind of fell off the planet, and it makes it really hard for a small business owner who's a solo operator. In my first 5 years of service, I'm on my 3rd year right now, getting ready to change everything over, and this all happens. And then if the funding would have been more on key, if they would have really been paying up for the needs of people who were struggling, then I think that we wouldn't be in this situation. Like people like me wouldn't have to resort to different things. I moved right before all this happened, and I've been waiting for my ID now for almost 2 months. So if I wanted to go work another side job, I can't. I'm like an illegal alien inside of my own country that I can't leave. I can't leave my house, and I can't do anything. Literally, all I've been able to, that's why I've done so much YouTube over the last couple of weeks, because this is literally all I have to do to kind of work. Because when you're so used to working every single day of your life and it's taken away from you, it's hard. It's really hard. Yeah, I've had a lot of growth mentally, which I am very thankful for. I needed that. And I had a lot of things, but the other things I've needed to be protected through this haven't all been there. And I've had to struggle so hard and be humiliated so much. I've had to borrow money and just to survive. I've had to, do weird jobs and just whatever I could do to survive. And, it's sad to see what we're doing in response. We're not helping these small business owners. We're going to lose so many. And I know that if I'm suffering, there's way more people suffering. There's more people suffering and people suffering worse, because that's just the way it goes. We're never that person who's the universe is just unloading on. And obviously I'm going to transform it, but it's so painful for this suffering. And some of this suffering I just feel is it's unnecessary. It's very unnecessary, and it's due to the fact of people's overconfidence in their own actions. We don't think about what we do. We do it based upon our own agendas, and we don't think about other people's agendas. We don't sit down and look at the individuals for who they are and what they actually are going through. We look at the larger picture, and we just assume how everything's gonna be, and then we dictate our ideas when we're just a small conglomerate of people, and that's what the whole mass has to deal with. Our choice. We don't ever give them the opportunity or help them. Like in this kind of pandemic, in this kind of thing, you should have already been helping the people who were going to suffer the most. You shouldn't have been worrying. People at the top of the hierarchy should have had to wait, because they already had resources to sit back on. They should have been the last ones to worry to touch anything that came from government help, because they don't deserve it. None of them do. House of Representatives did not deserve $25 million when they're not giving a small business owner $25 million. They're not giving that individually to a large conglomerate of the same size. If they had like a group of guys that were all small business owners the size of the House of Representatives, they're not giving $25 million to that large area of people. Also, these guys can go sit in their houses and chill, and then talk about telling people to stay inside their houses when they live in $500,000 homes. and they're telling people to stay home inside of their little apartments or wherever they live. This is crazy, man. So, I've been just trying to suck that up and figure out a way to transform the situation, because all I can do is have faith. I know it seems through what I'm saying I don't have faith, but trust me, on the inside I do. But for me to be able to fix a situation, I have to be aware of what's actually going on. And this is the truth. I'm not over blasting any of what I'm trying to tell you. I'm just really trying to speak how this has affected me. This has affected me so bad, so crazy. I literally have to, like I told people, I'm literally working like an illegal immigrant because I don't have identification. The MVD shut down for 2 weeks now. I ordered an ID 2 months ago. I haven't received it. I've called them, had them resent it twice. So I can't even legally go find a job because nowhere except the paper ID. My paper ID is actually expired now. I can't go in to the MVD without making an appointment. There's just so much craziness going on. And we got to start worrying about these people suffering, because I'm sure that people in my situations that are in much worse are probably on the fringe of almost dying. There was days I didn't have food and water. So please take that time. Please pray for us too. I understand we're praying for people who have the coronavirus, but please pray for small business owners. Please pray for those who are struggling right now, who lost their jobs, who aren't getting the unemployment they need, who aren't getting the funding they need. Please pray for us. We're the ones who need the prayers right now, And with that, that's my vlog for today. Thank you.